Hi everyone, welcome to my corner. Thanks for joining me today where I'm going to talk about my crafty summer plans. So I'm a college professor and I have the month of July off contract, and I don't have to go anywhere. I have like one trip planned, but other than that, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have other plans. So I have about 2.5 weeks before I go on a trip with my friends to North Carolina. And then after that, I have about 5 days before I have to start back at work. And I have a list of crafty things that I want to do in that time because having that amount of time is almost unheard of in my life. I way overschedule myself, way overplan my time, 11 things. And so I'm just really excited about like the time that I have to do things. So stick around, see if I get any of it done. But these are my plans. So we're just going to go through them real quick and I'm going to let you guys hold me accountable. So number one, stitch at least once a day. I've been really bad about stitching. I got out of the habit of stitching every day. And so I just need to make it a habit to stitch every day. That's my goal. And if I miss a day, I'm not going to like beat myself up. But my goal is to stitch something every day. 5 minutes, pull it out, put a length of thread in it, put it back. That's fine. I just need to get in the habit of stitching instead of being on my phone. Now, I'm not like doom scrolling on my phone. I'm actually playing random sort of games. I'm playing like Sudoku and like search games and stuff like that. But I could be making things. I could be finishing projects, which would bring me a lot of joy and peace. So stitch at least once a day is number one. Number two is finish my Bayou Tapestry tests. So for those who don't know, I have kind of a lifelong goal of stitching the Bayou Tapestry. This is why I started stitching in the first place, to be perfectly honest with you. And so I'm testing materials. So I'm testing linen and I'm testing wool to see what materials would be best for this. I have 3 different linens to test and I have 2 different wools to test. This is a half a test. So I have 1 linen, 1 wool. So I need to try the other wool and then do the same with the other 2 linens. That needs to be finished soon because number 9 is start the Bayou Tapestry. And this is going to take me 30 years to make. So this is not a quick project, but I need to finish these tests before school starts and start on the larger project. So that is another goal, number 2. Number 3 is work on my cosmic egg. So I did not bring that out with me, which was stupid. I should have brought it out with me. But I'm remaking my cosmic egg that I made like years ago and I gave it to a friend. I sold it to a friend. I want one for myself, so I'm going to work on that. Number 4 is design another chicken. So you may remember I'm making prosperity hens. I'm designing prosperity hens. If you like chickens and you would like to, ooh, that was loud. I would like to buy a prosperity hen, you can find it in my Etsy shop. I have 2. I want to make at least 5 of these patterns. So I need to design a new one. The new one's going to be Marcia, after my friend Marcia. And I actually have already conceptualized what it's going to look like. I just have to design it. Number 5 is design my next medieval marginalia. So here is a medieval marginalia. And then I have a couple others in my shop, in my Etsy shop. But basically they are like little off-color pictures in the margins of medieval manuscripts. And I turn them into cross-stitch patterns and they bring me joy and it makes me very happy. So that is a thing that I am definitely want to have designed by the end of the summer. I've been really into patchwork lately. So I want to make a pair of patchwork pants. I have a bunch of scraps that I've bought from various places or I've created. Scraps really happen when you're quilting and I'm not a quilter. So I ended up buying scraps from my local quilt shop. So I need to wash those scraps. I need to make a pair of pants. And these are just going to be like a wide leg, flowy, elastic or drawstring waist pants. These are not going to be like tailored pants in any way, shape, or form, but I really want patchwork pants. Number 7 is a travel project bag. So I I designed probably 2 years ago, a year or two ago, a travel project bag concept that it's always like living in the back of my head. I want to make a prototype of this bag. And maybe even make a pattern. And so that way, if people want to make it, they can buy the pattern. But I want to make a travel project bag that is the one that I'm conceptualizing. And I want to get it done this summer. Back to clothing. I want to make a linen top. I have a couple of really simple t-shirt linen top patterns. I have tons of linen. I want to make a linen top. Started by Tapestries number 9. Number 10, I want to make quills. Hold on. So I really love quills and like quill pens. And so I want to perfect making quill pens. I'm not great at it yet, but I want to perfect it. So that is number 10. And then number 11 is that I want to make a brooch holder. I have a lot of brooches. I like brooches a lot. They're literally just like strewn about my bathroom, like in my little vanity area in my bathroom. But I have this great tin that is like a Marks and Spencer chocolate tin. That would be perfect for brooches. So put padding in here, and this wouldn't be very difficult. Put padding in here, put a little padding on the top. As my mom says, Bob's your uncle, right? And some fabric. And I might do kind of like a silver section that has this like silver, you know, they have that like silver storage fabric essentially that helps keep it from tarnishing, because I do have some silver brooches, and I just bought a new silver brooch that looks like a shrimp. It looks like a shrimp. I'm so excited. Like a prawn for those of you not in the United States. But anyway, so this is number 11, and this is just a couple hour project. Super easy. Sorry about the noise, but this is number 11, and that is my crafty goals for summer of 2025. So I have them right here, and some of these are on my bingo card. So let's see. Design Medieval Marginalia pattern is on my bingo board. Start Bayou Tapestry is on my bingo board. Finish Cosmic Eggs on my bingo board, which I'm not going to be doing this summer, but at least starting it again. Yeah, and that's it. So those 2 or 3 things, I can't remember how many it was, sorry. But those 2 or 3 things, oh, and make travel project bag prototype is on here. Yeah, so those things are on my bingo card. So if I can get them done, or if I can accomplish them, then I get to mark bingos as well. And that's super fun. So I think I'm going to put this, so my bingo card, which if you're interested in having a bingo card, you can find it in Patreon. My free section in Patreon has it. But I think I'm going to fold this. I'm going to fold this and stick it in my bingo card so that way I don't lose it. Ta-da! I made a little pocket for my bird stickers, which is how I'm tracking everything. But I'm excited. Those are my plans. What are your plans for the summer? Do you have any time off? Do you have any big plans for the summer? I know not everyone has sort of this time off like teachers do, but a lot of people do take some time off in the summer. And so I was wondering what your plans are. Let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I will hopefully have stitchy content for you soon, but today is not that day. So I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.